33 days and 500 miles later, I reached Santiago de Compostela. But honestly, my life before I walked the Camino de Santiago looks pretty similar to how it looks now. I have the same apartment, I have the same dog, I'm in the same relationship, I do the same thing for work. Not much has changed on the outside, but on the inside, a lot has changed. In this video, I'm really gonna open up. This is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to get vulnerable, talk about the post-Camino blues, but I'm also gonna talk about my life and how it's changed and the direction I'm headed now that I finished the Camino de Santiago 6 months ago. All right, so first, I want to talk to you about managing post-Camino blues. Basically, when you come home from the Camino, you might actually feel pretty depressed. I know that I did when I got home. Actually, even when I was walking the Camino and getting closer to Santiago, I already started anticipating being bummed that it was over. And so then I was walking and already feeling like sad that this was all coming to an end. But this is totally normal when you spend so much time planning and anticipating and packing before you leave. It's normal to feel a little bit of happiness, but also a little bit of a letdown when all of it's over. I said goodbye to my friends who I had met on the Camino. I got home, and what did I do? I just dove right into work again. I barely gave myself time to process the emotions, process this experience, and I just dove straight first into work. And basically that was a big distraction. I felt like I had left a piece of my heart in Spain, and when I came home, I didn't really allow myself any time to process those emotions. I did notice that when I got home, waking up in the morning became so much easier. I would just get up out of bed first thing when I woke up. It was so great, but when I did wake up and get up, I didn't have any Camino to walk on, so I was a little bummed about it. It was also pretty alienating coming home to California in the United States, where not many people really knew what the Camino was. Even to this day, 6 months later, I haven't really come across anyone who's also walked the Camino de Santiago. So if you're coming back from your Camino, I thought of a few coping strategies that hopefully will be helpful to you. First thing, you can journal. Journal every day or even every other day or just once a week for 5-10 minutes. That'll give you some space to process your feelings. You can journal about anything and everything that you want to. You can journal about the sky being blue, or you can talk about how you're really upset about something that happened yesterday. It doesn't matter. I definitely didn't do this when I got home, so I'll be honest. But recently I went on a writing retreat and I got into the practice of journaling every morning, and let me tell you, it has helped me so much. Second tip for coping after the Camino is keep walking. Especially if you're already a hiker, it's gonna be easy to transition and just keep on walking. I wish I had done this when I came back from my Camino, and even just 10-15 minutes walking around your neighborhood in the morning to start your day can really just reset your headspace. And it's really just a great way to help keep those Camino blues at bay. And lastly, my third strategy to cope after you come back from the Camino and transition back into your real life at home is to read the experiences and watch videos of other people who have done the Camino. And maybe you're already doing this by watching this video, so thank you for watching. But I found that reading books, listening to podcasts, and just consuming the content of other people who have been through a similar journey that I did was really helpful. It's really cathartic to see, oh, how did this person experience the same path that I walked? I absolutely love it, and I think it can really lift your spirit. It's really fun to experience the Camino from someone else's perspective, and it really can be a mood booster. So hopefully some of those tips were great and will help you cope coming home from the Camino. I also want to take a moment in this video to just say thank you. Thank you so much to each person who has watched my videos here on YouTube. When I recorded my experience walking the Camino, I had just over 500 subscribers. I didn't know if the videos would be seen by many people or anyone at all, and I just really recorded them thinking, hey, maybe, or at least they're a time capsule for myself, maybe my children someday, or their children, to be able to watch and reflect and see what my experience was like. Since last August, when I started with 500 subscribers, my subscribers on YouTube have tripled. And I just want to let everyone know who has given a video a thumbs up, left a comment, sent me a DM on Instagram, or supported me in any other way, subscribed, that this is seen. I see you, and I just want you to know that it all means so much to me. That kindness reaches me and it touches me. And even in all these years I've been on social media, I've never felt such a real community that I have through sharing these videos here. So thank you. It also really means a lot to know that my experience on the Camino or any of the other information I share here on this channel can hopefully help and benefit someone else. My ultimate purpose is that knowledge is power, and when we share our experiences, share what we know with others, that we all benefit one another. So I love that we're able to exchange ideas here and start a dialogue in the comments. It's truly my passion and my purpose. It's why I'm here, and it really just lights me up to be able to be a source of learning or inspiration for someone else. There's definitely been times in the past when I've been a huge critic of social media. Social media definitely has its negative and its downfalls, but I choose to see more of the positives than the negatives, and I just think that having such a positive, inclusive space is so valuable. And now that the Camino is in my past, I'm going to be making videos about other places in the world that I travel to. My aim is to really integrate as many local experiences and local voices that I can into my video content. I just came back from a 2-week trip to Mexico City and San Miguel de Allende. There was actually a really cool video about lucha libre that was so fun to make. I hope that you'll check those videos out. Just some thoughts about the Camino and how it affects you at different points in your life. Right now, I'm in my early 30s, and you know, lately I've just been feeling like I haven't achieved enough. Like I haven't done enough. I haven't had a huge success in my career. I haven't started a family. Like there's so many things that all of a sudden it hit me, you know, and especially coming out of this pandemic, you know, basically losing 2 years of my life to a pandemic. I just felt like, wow, like I haven't done enough with my time. And just this feeling of not being good enough really started just collapsing on top of me. I felt like I was comparing myself to other people who seemed to have it all, who had done so much more than me. And I felt really like I'm failing. And then I close my eyes and I bring myself back to being on the Camino, and especially the first few days when people were passing me. I was walked a lot slower than other people, and I felt like, wow, even someone twice my age can walk a longer distance than me and has more stamina and strength. And I remember feeling that way, and then at the same time closing my eyes and remembering the end of the Camino and the last 100 kilometers when I had built strength. I had the ability to walk so much faster than I used to, and I was passing people. But then at the same time, some people still walked the twice the distance that I would in one day. All of that is to just say that we each walk at our own pace on the Camino and in life. We aren't competing with each other. Each person's journey on the Camino and in life is uniquely their own, and I think that lesson for me right now is sinking in. And I'm sure as I age and grow older, different lessons that I learn on the Camino will really hit me at different points in my life. But that's definitely something that I've been processing right now. We can walk alongside each other in harmony. This lesson has helped me not compare myself to other people, and it helps prevent that feeling of anxiety. Does this resonate with you? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to have a conversation about it. And I'm really excited to announce my next location, where we're traveling to. Drum roll, please. I'm heading back to Spain. Yes, this time not to do another Camino. I know, I really want to do the Camino again, but not yet. But going back to Spain in itself is going to be really emotional. It's going to feel like a full circle journey. It's true what people say, that your Camino really starts the moment that you arrive in Santiago. I'm going back to some cities like Madrid and Barcelona that I've been to before, and some cities that are totally new to me. I'm going to Valencia and Malaga. So I'm excited for all of it. Justin is joining me this time. I'm not going solo, so that'll be a different element, and I'm excited for that because he has a lot of Spain to see still, so that'll be so fun. Of course, if you have any recommendations for Valencia or Malaga or any other city, please let me know. Leave some in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, I know that even though I'm not going to be passing through the same villages and cities that I did when I was on the Camino, it's still going to be such an emotional ride to be back in Spain, be immersed in the beautiful culture. I just love it there. Thank you again for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell notification to be notified when I do share new videos. I hope you'll check out this Spain series that's coming up in a couple weeks. Thank you again for being here. Safe travels and stay tuned for more. Buen Camino.